For this tutorial, we're going to use a mat board that is 16 inches tall by 20 inches wide to cut out a space for an 11 by 14 picture. First, we have to do a little math. If we want to cut out a 14 inch wide space, we subtract 14 from the mat's width of 20, which gives us 6. Divide this by 2 and we get 3 inches, meaning we need to come in 3 inches from each side. We do the same with the height of 16 inches minus 11 to get 5. Divide this by 2, and we come in 2.5 inches from the top and the bottom. Now we have to set the outer stoppers to the correct measurements. We put the left border marker on the 3-inch mark, and then move the stopper to the right. Once the stopper is flush with the frame, tighten it down so that it can't move. Repeat this step for the bottom left stopper as well. The ruler does not have a right border marker, so we have to put the 3-inch mark on our slider at the 20-inch mark on the frame. This puts the left border marker at 17 inches. Now bring the bottom stopper in and tighten it down, and you're all set for your bottom stoppers. Each spacer has 5 different offset settings. For this project, we're going to use a 3/16 offset. Simply rotate the outsides of the stopper to adjust the offset. Repeat this step for the 3 remaining outside stoppers. For the bottom vertical stoppers, bring the border line to the 2.5-inch mark and tighten down as you did the outside stoppers. For the top stoppers, since we want to come down 2.5 inches from the top of the mat, we need to put the 2.5-inch mark on the slide on the 16-inch mark on the outside ruler. Tighten down the stoppers like the rest. The vertical stoppers need a 3/16 offset as well. This is done in the same way as the outside stoppers. At this point, you may notice that a board is already in the mat board cutting area. This protects the back of the cutting board from being damaged, so it must stay in place. The board tension lever is located at the bottom left of the cutting area. Release this lever and it'll allow you to slide the mat board in. When loading the mat board, the glossy side should be facing the cutting board. Ensure that the mat board is securely in place by moving it all the way to the left and then tighten the board tension lever. When attaching the blade, simply line up the holes on the blade with the bolts on the board and slide it on. Then, take the 2 golden locks and tighten them securely into place. Pull outwards on the black disc and rotate until the arrow is facing the direction that you want to cut. The disc will lock into place. Push the knob in until it locks to engage the knife. To make a cut, grab the knobs on each side of the blade and slide in the direction of the cut. When you reach the end of a cut, stop, disengage the knife, and rotate the black disc until the arrow is facing the direction you need to go next. Carefully repeat this process every time you reach the end of a cut. After your final cut, disengage the knife and rotate the disc half of a rotation so that the knife is locked outward. Gently lower the knife to the lower left corner of the cutting board so that it rests safely. Release the tension lever and you can get your freshly cut mat board. Always make sure that the blade is properly packaged and put away when you're done.